In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can create disintegration effect using Photoshop. Hey, what's up guys, Dhruval here, and in this video I'm gonna use this image and this set of brushes that I found on DeviantArt.com here. It's 2499 to 2500, these brushes. I will zoom in the editing. So these two things are from DeviantArt.com, and if you want to use them, the download link is in description, so feel free to use it. So first of all, let's unlock the background and hit OK. Now I'm gonna remove the branding using my crop tool. They provide really good stock, check them out. So let's remove this thing like this, and I'm gonna hit OK. After that, the image is fine, but I think it's a bit more overexposed for what I need. So I'm gonna image adjustment and go to shadows and highlights. Do not think, just simply hit OK and your job is done. After that, we need to cut her from the background so that we can manipulate it. So I'm gonna go and select my quick selection tool from here and make a quick selection around her. And the background is white, so it should not be a really difficult job. So a couple of clicks here and there should get it done. So that seems fine. Let's remove a bit from here. So let's go to -1 and then remove this bit from here. Great. And let's add a bit from here. So let's go here and add it. Great. After that, you have this mask option here. Click on that. So as you can see, the background is away. Create a new blank layer from here and then put it down here, and then select your paint bucket tool, where is it, and then fill in the white color like this. Go back to your mask here, right click and select refine mask. Now refine mask will allow us to make her hair look better. So for that, first of all, let's paint a bit here, see how it works. Great. And after that, I'm gonna paint here where I think her hair would be. So that's nice, and another painting here like that. So this just makes it look really natural and better. So I'm gonna paint a bit here and there, so like that. It seems awesome, like that. And let's see the original one and this one, see, really cool. And then hit OK. Now we need to make another copy of this image. So I'm gonna press Ctrl J and then I'm gonna double click and rename it, let's say stretch. Works fine. And then shut this thing down for a while, we do not need it. Now let's focus on this thing here. This is the most important part, using the brush. So I'm gonna go here to my brush panel and select any of the brushes that I downloaded. So this one seems really nice, and let's select the mask. Now I'm gonna make them smaller. Now you don't need to do every time right click and make it smaller, and you won't even know how small it will get. You can use your big bracket keys to make it smaller and bigger like that. So it works really nice. Now the concept behind brush and mask is that if I paint with my black color, so it will remove this thing, simple. And if I paint with my white color, it will bring it back. As you can see, it is coming back. Can you see? Let's try it with the simple brush, and then if I paint with white color, it is bringing it back, and the black color removes it. That's the only thing you need to know. So I'm gonna go here and select this thing, and select any of the regular brushes, I mean the ones I downloaded. Go here to the mask and make it smaller, and then I'm gonna paint with, as you can see, black color, and remove most of this side area because I don't need that thing at all. So this will take some while, and I'm gonna fast forward this thing so you guys can see how I change the brushes, how many times. So here we go. Okay, so the first part is done. It is really not that simple, but it takes some time. After that, remember the stretch image, now turn it on. So this is the regular copy of the image. Now right click on it and select apply layer mask. So what it does, like, it's a regular image, now you don't have any mask. After that, select this one, go to your filter and then go to liquify here. In the liquify, first of all, you are going to use this tool, but before that, here is option called freeze mask. And now I'm gonna paint half of the image with this freeze mask thing. The image is high resolution and my PC sucks balls, so please deal with it, and it's slow as working speed. even though it's i5 processor, and still it's pretty old PC though. So after that it seems nicer, so this portion will not get affected. So now let's go and select this tool that I showed you before, and then I'm gonna stretch this thing. Now this doesn't have to be way too much, like be a little bit more sensible, even though this is gonna look ridiculous no matter what you do. But this seems fine, not way too much. Okay, now hit OK. Great, looks ridiculous, I know. So this time I'm gonna apply another layer mask, and then select my bucket tool and fill in the black color. So the image is still there, but it is hidden. So now only thing we have to do is go to your brush tool and then start painting with the white color on the mask of this stretch image. So I'm gonna click here once and here once with different brushes. So let's go here and select another brush like this, and make this brush a bit smaller. So click here and here, so the big particles look really nice on this kind of things. And then let's go back and select another brush, so this one looks also nice. They're almost same, but at the same time they're not really same. So this is fine, like this looks great, but the problem with this thing is that no matter how much you click, it will still reveal the kind of shape of the actual image. So how do you deal with that? That is really simple. Go to your layer 1, create a new blank layer in between. Now you already have this really cool brush. So now you hold down your Alt key and sample any color from her skin like that, and then click once here. So if you zoom in, you can see like you are creating another particles in the air, but really far away from her face. And then change the brush from here, and then make sure it's the same layer, okay? And then click a bit here and something like that here, not that much, or like it is not, it should not look ridiculous, even though we are technically creating something that is fading away from a human skin, but you get the point. And so that seems fine. Now it's time for the fine tuning. So go back to your original layer, this one, and this time all you have to do is just patch up things here and there which you might think like doesn't look good. So I'm gonna paint with white color a bit here and there to make it look like fade better and stuff like that. So let's make it smaller, and yeah, even though it might not look to you like noticeable, but it can make a difference. I can always go back and change stuff here and there like that. See, looks nice. So this way you can create this effect. Now we need to do some final touches. So for that, create another adjustment layer, and this time I'm gonna select vibrance and add a little bit of color so that it looks nice, you know, a bit colorful and stuff like that. And then create another adjustment layer and select brightness contrast, and I'm gonna increase some brightness so the particles and the whole image like blends in with the background and stuff like that. So you get the point. So that seems really nice, and you can always like go back here and increase the brightness a touch if you want. It's your personal choice. So that's it for this video. I really hope you learned something, and if you did, hit that like button so I can know. Plus if you have any questions or suggestion, ask me in the comment section below. And before you leave, I would like to tell you that in the past I have already done this type of effect, but using completely different brushes and textures and stuff like that. So if you wanna check out that video, you can click the box on the right, or if you wanna check out another some crazy Photoshop effect, you can click the box on the left. Plus you can click on that subscribe button, so every time I upload a new video you will get an update. Plus it will take you to my channel where I have more than 70 plus free Photoshop tutorials just waiting for you. So check them out. Till then, goodbye, take care, and have some fun with Photoshop.